Hello friends, it's Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me. I'm here with a little something different. I'm going to work on some pen pal mail today. That's my plan anyway, but first of all, one thing I wanted to get for my pen pal mail is I already had some wax and a little burner type thing. Let's see, where is it? I'll show you what I had or have. I had this little kit and it came with some wax sticks and a little, the little metal spoon. It had some tea candles in here and a stamp, a wax seal, the rose. I got the rose. And I got this last, I think, January. And I've used it once or twice, I think. But I wanted to, I remember when I used it, I've been wanting to get a burner that would hold the wax or the tea candle off of my table, because I remember it getting hot. It was, nothing caught on fire or burnt or anything, but it was a little worrisome about it getting too hot. So I finally, now it's November, almost a year later, and I got a little burner here. It's right here. It's a little black one, and I'll link it in my Amazon store. But I'm testing it out for the first time. I've got a wax or a tea candle in there, and I've got it on a pot holder just in case. I want to see before I trust it to put it right directly on my mat here on my craft table. I wanted to test it out and see if it got hot at all around the bottom here, under the candle or the legs or anything. But the idea is to keep it up off my table, and it does have, you probably can't see it, it has some little handles here. Let me hold it up. It's so cute, but it has little legs underneath. See the little legs? It has 3 legs. So that's right here on, I'm going to push it back a little bit. On a pot holder, I have some wax paper here, extra tea candle from that set I already had. Now this came with this little spoon with a wooden handle, really cute. Came with this new little tea, little stand, and separately I got some wax beads. I had the ones that came with the other set that I almost used up, and I debated on whether I should get colors or just get gold or neutrals, but I went for the colors. I went for all the colors, and there was a two sets, like 2 different like tones of colors, and this one I thought I would use the most, so I just got it in the mail. So I am opening it here with you, and I'll show you what is in here. Really nice kit, and I will link this also in my Amazon store. Got them both from Amazon. So it came with all these little tea candles, 4 more tea candles. So I'm set. These are smaller. I'll show you the difference. They're a little not as deep, but they'll fit in there. And this is the regular kind of tea candle that I'm used to seeing. It's about like that. And here's the ones that came with this set. So it's about half. See that? Can you see the difference in the size? So, yeah, but still, they're tea candles, they'll work. So here's the spoon that came with this one. It has the metal handle. I really do like this wood handle one, so glad I have options. And the one that came with the previous set, let's see, I think that had a metal handle. Yeah, that's just like that other one has the metal handle. And it worked fine. I don't remember it getting hot or anything, so I don't think that was a problem. So here is the wax beads, I guess they're called. It has a little like snap closure here. And so we can open up and take away the glare and show you all the pretty colors. And you can see about what size they are too, because sometimes it's hard to see the sizes on, on the computer. They can tell you what size they are, but, sometimes you really don't know until you get it. So let me just show you in my hand. And let's actually measure one with a ruler. Let's see, it looks like it's about 1/4. Oh, it's about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Trying to see if it's over 5. What is that? 16ths, 5/16. So it's at the 1/4 inch mark and 1 more notch. Pretty much. I'm trying to see if it's 2 more notches. It's, I guess you could say it's 2 more notches past the 1/4 inch. So if you want to know exactly how big they are. And then the different colors you can see here, maybe. We've got white, a rosy pink, and a pinker pink. These look to be the same. Are they the same? No, this one looks like it might be a little bit more turquoisey, and this one's a more blue. We've got some gold, different colors of gold here. These have, well, I'll just show you. It's kind of hard to describe them, but these are both gold, but they're 2 different colors of gold. Orange. Let's see. I'm going to say this one's burgundy brown. Another gold, with more yellow. We already looked at those 2. Silver. This is kind of a bronze. I thought that was an interesting color. I liked that when I saw it. And this is kind of a, let's see. One might be more of a copper and one might be more of a bronze. Maybe this is more copper and this is more bronze. Then we have the purple, more of a kind of a, let's call it honeybee yellow. Or kind of a wax gold if you picture honeycomb. This is a this is a really pretty gold. Another kind of brighter gold color. This is a kind of a deep pink or maybe magenta. Here is a pretty kind of a brighter blue, maybe like a royal blue. Reddish, and we already talked about this one. What color is this? Is this a deep purple or I can't tell. Is it deep? It's either deep purple or I don't think it's black. I think it's more of a deep purple. I guess it could be black, but it could even be, that is a hard color. And this is kind of a, oh gosh, I don't know how to describe this. I'll just show you. Yellowish green, but a very light color. And this is another kind of turquoisey color, but more on the green side, and this one's the turquoisey color, but more on the blue side. So there you go, a bunch of pretty colors. So I'm not sure what color I'm going to use tonight, but when I get ready, I'll put my little spoon over there. And, well, I guess we could go ahead and make some because then I can blow up my candle. But I wanted to make some for my pen pal mail, but I won't be ready to stuff these envelopes tonight, so I wanted to go ahead and try this out and work on this in the same, hopefully in the same video. So let's see what color, because I can glue these on later. If you don't, you can make up your wax seals ahead of time and glue them on with Fabri-Tac. I've tried it before in my journals and it works very well. So let's see what color. I've got for my base for my pen pal mail some pink envelopes, and the decorations I'm putting on them are pink and light blue. So let's see, we've got a couple of let's go with a different color so that it doesn't just blend in. I want it to stand out a little bit, so I'm going to try, I think since this one is a little bit more turquoisey, I think you can see right here, this one's more turquoisey. I'm going to go with the actual solid blue. I'm going to use this little one with the wood handle, and I'm probably going to need more than one, so let's put a few in there, because I like my, let's put about, let's see how many, because I want to make 2 seals at least, one for each of these envelopes to seal the back. And so I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, let's see if that makes, that's probably only going to make 1 seal, but we'll see how far it goes. And okay, there we go. I'm going to leave it on there, let that melt, and see how long it takes to melt. I've got an extra tea candle, but I don't know if I can get that one out on video because it might be hot. So if that doesn't melt, that we'll have to try it another night. But meanwhile, while that's melting, we can go ahead and work on our envelopes. So what motivated me to do this was I have 2 people that I want to send a, let me close this up and kind of get this out of the way, to send a pen pal mail to. And I've been wanting to do a pen pal mail instead of like a happy mail, just an envelope with something small in it that I kind of like to send small envelopes anyway. It's kind of stressful for me to send a big happy mail and try to figure out, you know, so many things to put into one box. I don't know. It's just stressful for me a little bit. So it's more fun to me just to send a few things at a time. So I pulled from my cards that my mom gave me, and this is a really pretty one with these flowers. I thought maybe I would fussy cut some of these real quick, just loosely fussy cut, and just kind of put some in the corner here. So let me just, this is another way, you know, we made some Christmas cards the other day. We made Christmas cards with, you know, recycling our old Christmas cards, our old used Christmas cards. So this is another way. You can just do whatever paper craft you want to do with them. And right now I'm going to do, and I consider this a paper craft or a stationery craft, maybe, whatever you want to call it. But you can decorate a pen pal envelope with it, or a pen pal mail package, you know, whatever you use. I'm using an envelope. You could use whatever you want to make your wrap your package. You could use wallpaper or some scrapbook paper, you know, or just some cardstock, and then decorate the cardstock and make it into an envelope shape. Or my plan is to decorate these in a nice way that they look like they could be mailed, but then to put them into another envelope, a bigger envelope, so that they don't get messed up in the mail, you know. I mean, they may or may not get messed up in the mail. You never know, depending on what you never know sometimes what your envelopes go through in the mail. I mail a lot of packages, and most of them get to where they're going just fine. But I have had one or two that just, who knows? I don't know what happened to them in their journey to their new homes, but I know someone told me once that there was a black mark on it, so I think that's from the machine, maybe, that it goes through when it postmarks it or something. I don't know. And then what was something else? What was the other thing that happened? I don't know. Like, the whole package was kind of torn open. It arrived at its destination, but it was kind of torn open, you know, and what was inside was messed up. I had to make another one. And so, you know, I don't want anything, when you go through all the trouble to decorate an envelope really beautifully, I don't want it to end up, I'm just going to cut this even just because I want it on the edge of that envelope. Otherwise, I would just leave it kind of with a ripped edge look. But right now, I just want this even. So first, I'm going to kind of get my pieces, and I'm going to try to do this in a fashion that is expedient here. But I wanted to use some of my washi tape. So this is my first time of doing this. I have not practiced. I've only watched videos and gotten ideas and, you know, things. And, you know, I wish I could draw some beautiful drawing, but I don't really draw. And you don't see me use washi tape very much. So I really want to use some of my washi tape. So I looked through, I didn't think I had any pink. And then I discovered I did have some pink. So the idea, I think, ooh, our wax is melting. The idea, I think, is just to kind of layer things on here until you are happy with how they look. And it looks pretty, and, you know, something you want to send to someone. And something that will make them happy, and maybe something that they like. So I have that pink washi. It's a kind of a mauve-y. It says good vibes on it in gold, and it has some little flowers. So, you know, this is I'm kind of going through it for a pink Christmas theme. But, you know, I wanted to add, I don't have any like pink Christmas washi, so I wanted to just use what I have also. So, now this washi has a backing that you have to peel off. And so let me see if I can even get this off on camera here. I never had a hard time before, but I can see it's not really readily coming apart here. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yay. All right, so I'm just sticking some of this down first, just to, you know, just to use it and to decorate the envelope and do some layering. So I put one strip on the bottom, one strip on the top, and this is getting kind of wound here. How are we doing this? Let me unwind it. I don't want it to stick back together though. That was hard to get apart a little bit. Okay, so I hope everyone had a great day. I had a very nice day at work. Oh, and I have some news. No baby, no baby. You know, I'm having my first grandchild. I'm going to be a Mimi. And today my daughter-in-law, she never calls me, and she called me at work. And I answered the phone, and I could see it was her, and I was like, "What's happening? What are you calling me about?" I was like, "Did you have the baby and you didn't tell me? You didn't call me?" I didn't say that, but that's what I was thinking. And then she said that she went to the doctor, and they're going to, if she doesn't have the baby by Monday, the 23rd, they are going to induce labor that night. So most likely the baby will be born the next day on Tuesday. So, okay, so we've got this so far. Let's go ahead and glue this down. You know how the time goes on my videos. It goes fast and it's gone before I know it, so I don't want to waste any time here. But yeah, that's my big news today. We're going to have a baby by next Tuesday before Thanksgiving. So we'll see. I'll let you know what happens if she goes beforehand or not. But yeah, I'll keep you posted. So I'm using Fabri-Tac on here because this is kind of a thick cardstock and I want to make sure it sticks down. I don't really use, you know, tape, you know, sticky tape or whatever to just glue things down. I just don't get along with it very well. So this is just what I'm used to. Probably if I used it, I'd get used to it. But since I'm used to glue, I'm just going to use glue. So I've got 3 pieces here, 2 pieces of washi and this piece of that card on this one. This one, let's see. I really like this little manger scene. It's white. What else do I have? I have this little, I would cut, let's see. I'd probably cut this out in some way. This little picture here. Oh, and what else did I want? Oh, I kind of like this too. The season, it says Season of Joy here. And I thought that would be pretty, that blue bottom part. Maybe I'll go ahead and cut that out. Just that blue bottom part and see what I can do with that. So I'm keeping these. You know, when I cut a piece out, if there's something left that I can use, I'm keeping the rest of it for later use. Okay, so this, I want to do something with this though. Let's see, let me cut it even first of all. Maybe a little, I just want to see what else I want on here. If I want this manger scene, I think that would be really pretty if I could cut it out real quick. Let me see if I can cut around this. So I'm not telling you who these are for because they're for 2 people that I want to send a little something to, kind of as a thank you. And I want it to be a surprise for them, so I don't want them to know that they're getting it. Even though they might be watching this video, they're not going to know like that this is for them, right? And so I can't say what I'm putting in it either because that might give it away. Probably not totally, but a little bit. This is a little hard to cut out. Let me see if I can just go around and I'm going to get this big part of the card off first. This is what I do sometimes to get to fussy cut. I get the big part off out of my way and then go into the fine details and see what I can do. Our wax looks like it's almost ready, and I might not even like this after I cut it out. I mean, I like it, I just don't know if it'll look good after I cut it out. And I don't know if I can take the time to get it really cut out nicely here on video. I don't know if I like that gold on there either. I'd like to take my time later and cut around the heads and cut that gold part off. So I don't think I'm going to use this right now because it's going to take too much time to cut out. So let me see what else I might use. This church is really pretty. That would be pretty above the, let's see, above the blue words. Sometimes you just have to kind of experiment and see what you like, right? So, yeah, I'm just going to... Yeah, see, I can cut this out quicker than that other manger scene. I didn't realize it doesn't look that hard, but then, you know, getting around the heads and getting that little, and making it look good after you're done. You know, you don't want it to look like, you know, kindergartner cut it out or something. I want to do some where I'm just ripping the papers too, but since I'm using these cards, I kind of need to just, and this is cardstock, so it's, you know, if I tried to rip it, it would just not come out too pretty, I don't think. So yeah, and in my Tuesday tassel video, I also said I wanted to, you know, give you, you know, I wanted to think of ideas and give you and share them with you, ideas on using up some of your Christmas stash, something besides making journals, which, you know, I said then, if journals is all fine and dandy, but what else can we do? What else can we do with our Christmas stuff, our Christmas papers and things that we've, you know, picked up that we liked? Now that's pretty, right? That is really cute. Okay, so I don't want to cover up on my washi tape here. I want to make some kind of like a little banner out of this. Let me see. I think I need to cut a little bit more off the bottom. It's like make it more even on the top and the bottom there. And then do something to make it look more decorative. So I'm going to cut a little tail here, kind of like a banner tail or whatever that's called, like that. And I think I'll do the same thing on the other end. So just cutting a little slit in the middle, and then you cut up to the slit to make your little tails. Like that. See, doesn't that look better than just squared off or rectangle? So let's see. Something like, oh, this is tall. This is taller than I thought it would be. Okay, something like this. That would be pretty. Okay, let's glue that down. And then we'll do our seal and see. I've got my timer on my microwave today, so I'll hear a ding. And when I hear the ding or the beep, that means I absolutely have to go because I put it on the max amount of minutes that I can have in my video. So yeah, it definitely looks better up here. Or do I want this? No, this definitely looks better over here. Okay. I'm kind of layering it over the bottom a little bit, slightly over the bottom of the washi tape. And I wanted to do this with items I have in my stash too, you know, not buy anything special. I like to, I like to buy things, of course. I like to buy new things, and I will buy new things. But I also wanted to try just using what I had in my stash and see if I could do a pen pal mail with, and these aren't necessarily pen pals. Like, I need to put this down some. One of them could be a pen pal, and that's all I can say about that, or might give away who it is. And then the other one is, like I said, more of a thank you kind of note, but I want it to be in the form of a pen pal mail. Okay, that looks pretty. Season of Joy, a church. Over here we've got some flowers. Let's do a seal, and then we can melt some more. Let's see, where's my flower? What did I do with it? Did I leave it in here? Yes, I did. Okay, so yeah, this is a flower. So I want a flower, and let's see. I want a flower. I'm not going to tell you what's on the seal. It's a secret. Because I can't tell you because it'll give away. It might give away who this is going to too. So this looks nice and melted. So I'm going to pour it over here on my wax paper and see how much we get from that. What was it? 6 or 7 beads. I like it to be nice and big, not too big, but you know, I like a nice big wax seal. I discovered when I tried this before. So, okay, I'm going to let it set up for a second and then press this down. Okay, that's probably long enough. It does dry pretty quick. I'm just going to set that on there. It looks like it actually could have been a little bit bigger. So let's go ahead and do some more blue since these are both pink and we're doing blue decorations on both of them. Where are my wax beads? Oh, here they are. They were under my wax set, or my stamp set. That's in that little box. Okay. So again, I'm going to I have a little bit left in there. And the fire is just barely going, so I better get these in here before it burns out. See if we can melt these. It's probably nice and hot now, though, from the previous melting. So these might melt a little quicker. So I've got 4 and the previous. I'm going to see if we can get a couple more in there. Make a nice big wax seal. I don't want it to flow over or anything, but there we go. It's loaded. That's about all I can fit in there. All right, cool. I'm glad I got the colors. If you want to know, I'm already glad I got the colors, because if I would have got the gold and neutrals, I wouldn't have had the blue ones that I'm using right now. So there you go. I wasn't sure. I was like telling myself I don't really think I might not use the colors. But guess what? The first thing I used was a color. Okay, trash pickup. Okay, oh, this is some lace I have here just in case I want to use it. Okay, so we used Christmas cards. I have this little, it's an inside sentiment from a card. Okay, put that on here, over here. And I'm going to pick a piece for this one, another piece of a card, maybe with some words, because I've got words here and words here in the church. This one I just have flowers, so I'm kind of need some words maybe over here. Let's see. See, this one has gold stars on it. This one has a silver star, and it's cardstock. I don't have all the words on there. Joy to the world. And that blue, what kind of match? The blue over here. Let's see if we can do something with that. And it's got all these little stars, so that's cool. Got all the little white stars on here. That's an added decoration. And I could do the same thing. Like, I didn't have a plan for this, so I'm just winging it here. Let me even out my top there. And make another banner. Okay, and another tail over here. Very pretty. Okay, and where do we want this? Oh, that would look pretty right there. It would look pretty right there too. Let me not glue it down yet because I don't know what else I want on here. So I have some of these that I used in my tassel yesterday. So I was thinking there's some pink ones in here. I was wondering if this would look pretty on here. And I have some silver ones. Let's see, gold, silver. Let's see what looks good. Should we put a pink one over here too, somewhere? Or we don't want a green one, or silver. Well, they've got gold stars there. This one has white, but it has a gold. Not that you can't mix silver and gold, but okay, I'm going to go with 2 pink flowers. And then I have, where's my other bag? Let's see, I have some pink reindeer. Also used in my, I don't know if this will be too much, but also use, or I could use it instead. Put a little reindeer, which I also used in my tassels, some of these. I love the pink reindeer, they're so cool. So let's see how the pink reindeer looks next to the church. I don't know if that goes. I think I like the flower better over here. And think I like the flower better. I love these pink reindeer. I just don't know if they go. So yeah, that flower just looks like where you would put your postage, you know, if you're putting postage on here. Okay, so I have some stickers here too. So maybe the flowers can go where, let me see how that looks up there. I kind of like it there too because that's where the postage would go. And this goes here. Then, let's see, I have some not postage, but just some stickers. And these are Santa, so let's see. This has kind of got a church on it, so I don't know if Santa goes with the church, but I have, these are red and green, except for there's some gold ones on here. What are the gold ones? These are to from stickers. I could actually put one right in the middle and put like who it's to and from. Let me see, there's a gold one here. Let me see if I can use one of these. Like right in the middle. Would that be cool? Oh no, there's my bell. Okay, I'll give you an idea, and before I go, just here's what we have. We did one, which I'm not going to take that off right now. But here you have the general idea. I'm going to put another label over here and do a little bit more decorating. Maybe I can show you these before I send them out. And I'll let you go. I just wanted to have some fun with this tonight. So I hope this gives you some more ideas. And I'll see you all next time. Happy crafting.